What's up, guys? It's your boy Ricky Ross, back with another video. I want to say thank you to everybody out there that's been watching my video. I truly appreciate it. And for those of you out there who don't know who I am, I go by Ricky Ross, Amazon Germany seller. Been doing this for quite some time, and I do offer a mentorship program. If you're interested, my email will be in the description down below. Can I drop ship on Amazon? That's the question I get a lot. The short answer to this question is yes, you can, but there's always a but. But you must do it the right way. If you don't follow Amazon's guidelines regarding drop shipping, Amazon will shut you down. Okay. In this video, I'm going to explain one, what drop shipping is, how to do it correctly on Amazon, what happens if you violate Amazon drop shipping policy, and how to protect your account. Okay. Drop shipping is a business model where a third-party supplier ships orders directly to your customers. You, as the seller, don't hold the inventory. Instead, when a customer buys from your Amazon store, the order is passed directly from the supplier to the customer. I hope I explained that properly. Okay. So it sounds really simple, right? But Amazon doesn't allow all types of drop shipping. Okay. You must follow Amazon's strict rules or you risk losing your seller privileges. It's very serious, guys. Okay. Amazon only allows drop shipping if, one, you are the seller on record. Okay. What does that mean? It means that you are listed on all the packaging, invoices, and shipping documents. The customer doesn't see any third-party supplier information. Okay. You accept and handle all customer returns also. Okay. So the customer should not see the returns going back to your warehouse. That's Amazon policy. Well, it could go back to your third-party warehouse, but it must state your name on it. That's the Amazon policy. Okay, so I'll use an example. Assuming you use a company called XYZ Supplier. They store your products. Let's say you sell cups, for example. They store all your products in their warehouse. Customer buys a cup from you, XYZ drop shipper ships it from their warehouse to the customer. Now, the XYZ shipping drop shipper must not put their name, their address anywhere on the packaging and on the invoice and also on the packing slip. There are sometimes when you get a product or you get an order, there's a packing slip inside the box that tells you what you're getting. On that packing slip, you cannot have any information whatsoever. You cannot have any information whatsoever about the third-party drop shipper, XYZ drop shipper, in this example I'm giving right now. Okay, so that basically means, for example, if you're drop shipping from AliExpress or CJ drop shipping, no AliExpress packages with Chinese logos or with any logo, no CJ drop shipping invoices inside the box, or no CJ logo on the box. Okay, guys. So here's what Amazon says on their policy, blah, blah, blah thingy. Okay. It says, you must be the seller of record of your products. Identify yourself as the seller on all packing slips, invoices, external packaging, and remove any packing slips, invoices, or other information identifying a third party drop shipper prior to shipping the order. Okay. Amazon takes this very seriously. If you break the drop shipping policy, your seller fulfilled offers will be deactivated. Your listings could be removed. You will be required to submit a plan of action explaining what caused the violation, what you've done to fix it, and how you prevent it from happening again. Now, I want to state clearly, it says your seller fulfilled orders may be deactivated. So it means if you're doing fulfillment by Amazon, which is FBA, if you still have products sitting in the Amazon warehouse, those are not affected. Amazon will still deliver those to customers. Only the fulfilled by merchant, fulfilled by me, is affected if you violate this drop shipping policy. So once again, here's what Amazon policy says. Multiple drop shipping violations will result in a restriction of your ability to list offers. To reactivate your offers, you must provide a plan of action that explains the root cause of the violations, your corrective actions, and the steps taken to prevent future violations. So guys, to avoid getting into trouble, always talk to your third party shipper, your drop shipper, and tell them that they cannot put anything related to their business or their store on your invoice, on your packing slip, and on your packaging. They cannot do that. They have to do what's called a neutral or blind shipping, meaning that customers cannot know that it's coming from them. If possible, you can have them put your logo, you can have them put your name, your address on any invoice, packing slip, even on the box. But it's a no-no to the third party supplier putting his information on the box. Okay, guys? So that's pretty much it. If I missed anything, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And if this helped you, please share it to more people so it could help them, or share it to anybody you think that needs it. I truly appreciate it. Once again, I go by Ricky Ross, Amazon Germany seller, saying I'm out.